Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. Today I'd like to talk to you about the CAN Bus line. CAN Bus, that's the Controller Area Network. In 2014, Harley-Davidson decided to get rid of all the mechanical relays and put the BCM, the Body Control Module, in. And to do that, they had to go to the CAN Bus network. What is that? Well, it's a digital network that communicates pretty fast between controls. One of the controls you'll be dealing with is your hand controls, okay? They go to the body control module, your ignition switch, and several other things on the motorcycle work with the CAN Bus. You can identify the CAN Bus line by twisted wires. They're red and white and black and white. It's a very low digital signal voltage, about 5 volts, and it can be influenced greatly by its surrounding area. Let's talk about when you guys have decided to put higher handlebars on your motorcycle, 14, 16, 18, 22, and even more, you're looking at extending the wires. Now, first off, I would rather you buy an extension wire so you don't mess with this thing. You can just plug it in on one end and one on the other end. But sometimes you guys can't get to a dealership and you live out in Colorado or some place where it's just not convenient. So you're thinking about soldering. Let me give you a few pointers. All right, you're going to solder. Do not solder side by side for 2 reasons. One, I know you're going to cover it up, but just in case these two would touch, you'd be on the side of the road because your controls aren't talking to the body control module. Second, when you have 2 solders side by side, it's like opening a door to electromagnetic influences, and that can confuse the small voltage that is going through this digital wire. So my suggestion is cut one, solder, cut further down the line, and solder. Next, choose the same gauge wire. We're dealing with 22. Don't put no 14, 16, 18 gauge on it. Keep it at the 22 to keep it concise and to where the manufacturer made it. Thing is you see how they're twisted? They're twisted for a reason. That helps protect the digital message that's inside. So when you are lengthening the wire, get yourself a ruler, make 2 inches on the ruler, and then count how many twists. And then when you're done, twist it. Put it back with the twisting on it. Last piece of information I'll give you is, I told you that these things are highly influenced by electromagnetism. You guys are putting fantastic stereo systems and sometimes automotive stereo systems in your fairings. The wires that go from your amplifier to your speaker are analog and they are powerful. They're putting out electromagnetic forces, especially with the volume going way up, way down, and it's always fluctuating. Keep them away from this. If your speaker wire comes close to this, it can influence this. And you know how easy it is. The body control module loves putting out digital codes. So that's a little tech tip while you guys are having fairings in the FLT, FLH models. When you're putting your stereo systems, stay away from these. And if you're going to modify these, please be careful. I would rather you just purchase an extension and not solder into something like this. Another tech tip from Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. I'll see you next week.